Comedy&D is a late-night program intended for adult audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay, so clock is going down, and we'll go ahead and get started. Martin, whenever you're ready.
Well, hello. Welcome to Comedy&D. We are a minimalist role-playing game. We will be using the minimalist role-playing rules. Here's some fucking D&D. You can find it online if you'd like to play along with us or hold us accountable to the rules we shall be breaking shortly. I am your dungeon master, Swashy Buckler. You may refer to me as DM Swashy. And I will introduce you to our cast of characters for this month's episode.
Hi, I'm Beet Root. I have just somehow always existed in this space, but I have recently grown a big liking to squirrels, and I like to round them up and create little families.
Hello, I am Tybalt. I come from a faraway land of royalty and such. And a fun fact about myself is I used to be the mascot of a cat kibble. It was called Tybalt's Kibble.
I am Wyatt Mann. I hail from the land of Ang, and I was known in my village for my ability to eat 2 kilograms of mushy peas.
And I am Krusty Rusty. I come from the state of Florida, and I am bound to a wheelchair, and once I wrestled a crocodile with these limp legs.
As we last left our adventurers,
Fildini fit nicely in a coffin besides her shoes.
Are you wearing Fildini's shoes?
They just looked so cute, you know?
It's a good look.
You do look nice in them.
Thank you. I think I might keep them.
Fildini was a bitch,
I second that.
but she had great shoes.
Oh, the crowd starts to get agitated.
I'm going to take my rock and throw it at the guy who threw his shoe at me.
You hit him in the eye, which explodes. And the crowd gasps. And the man whose eyeball has been exploded goes, and he dies.
Oh.
You see that the dead man slowly begins to rise from the ground, bites the nearest person to him, and begins biting more people nearby. You hear a large groaning horde of zombies exiting the cathedral area, led by a very large man with a costume and a shirt that says The Great Fildini, wearing a cape with stars and such on it.
Oh no.
I look at Phil, and I look at my shoes. I still have my book in my hand. I go, oh, shit, what am I going to do here? I start reading my book, and I find something that I think I can recognize, and I say it aloud. Ookie Riki Boppy Boopy. And I start to glow blue, and all of a sudden my chest starts to feel weird, and it starts to hurt, and then all of a sudden 2 lightning bolts pierce through my shirt where my nipples were.
And they strike him, but they seem to only illuminate the beautiful stars on his magical-looking attire. Wyatt, the Great Fildini, does, in fact, bite you on the arm. At which time the Undertaker looks over and he goes, oh, that's no good. Seen a lot of that around these parts. You're gonna want to do something about that arm, pal.
so you enter the apothecary, and Isabel Zutalor turns around and goes, well.
So, got any more de-zombification potions?
You would need dandelion and burdock purge to make that potion, which I no longer have thanks to the shelf that you have destroyed. That actually was like the best shelf in the entire shop. Most of the rest of this is cosmetic things that help you smell better or fart less. We are, you see, at the apothecary, we are one of the only places that you can still get your natural medicines with herbs and such. Everything in town is just comes from the factory, and it's all proprietary blend of things from the factory now.
Get a load of this hippie.
I could potentially help you make some if you can find the ingredients.
Where can we find some of this burdock?
The Undertaker has some from time to time, I think.
The 2D one?
Oh, you know him. Take some of this black milk. If you meet the Undertaker, like you will endear yourselves to him. It will help your digestion. Yes, and then we there's a courtyard at the inn where we did grow, but you can't access it anymore. The inn is not what it used to be.
What else can you tell us about this factory? Who runs it?
The proprietor of the spa/orgy.
Does he make de-zombification potions just in mass quantity?
He claims to make everything that you could possibly need, but I would never trust him. As they say, do not trust those wearing capes.
Huddle? Huddle. Okay, so what do you guys want to do? We could go find the gravedigger and see if he has some of the thing, which I'm
We
not
do have
sure.
this black milk, too.
Yeah, the black milk. Will you trade
He's
him?
being around him.
Yeah.
I say we keep the black milk. I've gained a liking to the stench. But I think we should.
What? The farts?
Yes.
Ah.
I mean, he's a little tooty.
But if we keep it, then I would use it, and then I would fart less, and then you get less stench.
I know, so I say we should keep it and not use it.
But if we gave it to the okay, so factory ingredient or talk to the gravekeeper. Where is he?
I feel like we have to go for the ingredient though, because I don't think he has much time left as partial human.
I poke your wound.
I've still got till the end of the day, I think.
I don't know. So character interaction or just go and do a heist? Y'all done a heist before?
I think we've got very little time, so I think heist it is.
Okay.
Heist.
Wait, can I check something really? One moment. Let's see. Final thing. Gravedigger! If he doesn't come, we'll just ignore it. Gravedigger! You see her around somewhere. I look around.
You don't see. Well, roll your d20. Roll your
You
d20.
don't see him. He's farting somewhere nearby. The elusive part. Oh shoot, 9.
No, so you don't see him. You just he's around, or someone is farting, but you can't find him right now.
Don't look at me.
I don't want to look at you.
Well, I don't fart.
You don't fart.
Well, I'm not hungry right now.
Oh boy.
Are you saying you only fart on an empty stomach?
Yes. And sometimes not.
These are strange creatures from a strange world.
Well, should we head to the factory then?
Yes, to the
I thought we
factory.
were going for the ingredient.
Yeah, that's where it is, the factory.
Oh.
The inn.
Oh.
Well, I have a question. Is there just a big menacing factory just like behind the inn, or is the inn a big menacing factory?
The inn is on the eastern part of town, which was like more like the northern part of town is on the east side is the spa/orgy. A little bit south of that is the inn because it was on the eastern edge of the village, but it is no longer a good place to be. And then the factory is on the northwestern, outside. This is all outside of the village.
Can we see it from here?
You can see like the plume of smoke where you're like, it must be there, but it's in the distance.
I just really like the idea we all turn and it's just lightning flash and don, don, don. Yeah? Boss level? I don't know. What do you guys think?
You know, as much as I do love getting the generic brand of everything at Walmart, I think we should probably head towards the inn and give the ingredients to this hippie or something to get Wyatt fixed up.
Do we need better disguises? Because we did try to burn that place down.
It's okay, guys. I turned mine into a kilt.
Okay, she's good.
You put mine on backwards, I guess.
No eye holes.
Can't
And
see.
you?
I like my shoes, but maybe I'll find something on the way.
And I will become in a completely different animal. I become a small ocelot. And I sit on your lap.
I love cats.
No longer a house cat. I am an ocelot.
Which is like a big cat.
Yeah, it's just a big cat.
But you're small for an ocelot. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you deciding to do? Do you want to go towards the factory or towards the inn from the apothecary? To the factory?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to go group consensus. We have 2 people that just said yes. I'm not sure which question.
I think we're going to the factory.
No, they said the inn was
We're
where
going-
the ingredient
Inn.
was. The
Oh, it's
inn.
okay. You guys
It's
told me
being-
it was a factory.
Well, I kept thinking it was the factory is where it all
We're
goes.
going to the inn to get the ingredients. We're just dumb.
Welcome to the group dynamic. Dumb.
Okay.
Dumb and dumber.
I think we should try and do some damage at this inn before nightfall.
Yes.
Yeah, let's try to set
Yes.
fire to it again.
Okay, then you all are walking towards the inn. Do you want to go through the town where the shops are, or just follow the edge of the village to the eastern part?
Whatever's faster.
I dig it.
So let's go through the town and kind of like peruse, like window shop.
This man has no urgency.
Yeah. I just realized I'm an ocelot with a ninja mask on. So, yeah. Are we speeding? Like, do you really want to hurry this up? Like, how's it
fine.
spreading?
Yeah.
Is it like,
It's like spread.
So it's paused currently, but
Oh.
the thing that paused it is wearing off. So it started in the hand and it's working its way up the arm.
I'd like to window shop. I think I need to get maybe a better costume to disguise myself. So maybe a little bit of window shop, and then on the way,
We don't have to go in.
yeah, if I find something. And
Yeah.
as I say that, I look in the window and I see a chef's hat and a spatula. So I'm like, that's it. I gotta get that. So I go inside and I pick up the chef's hat, and that's my new disguise.
the story progresses. We window shop.
And then we're back on track. So now I'm wearing a chef's hat, and I traded my clogs for the chef's hat.
Nice barter.
Yeah. And then I continue on to the inn.
All right. So just say you pass through town then, and you arrive at the inn, and what you see is a large, cool-looking building, kind of like an A-frame type of cabin in the woods with some windows out front. It's a dark wood plank building with a nice porch out front and 8 stairs coming from the elevated porch down to the path leading up to it. There's a sign that just says the inn, so you know you're at the right place. But everything is dark inside, and you can see that it's like there's cobwebs and things nearby. There's blood on the porch. There are some bones scattered about the property, and the doors are shut. The windows are shut. They're boarded up. You can't actually see inside anything. You're just outside looking up the stairs. So,
Do you think they're home?
I don't think they're home, but maybe if we go knock, maybe someone might be in there.
I'll do it. I'm gonna go knock on the door.
okay, roll your d20.
11.
So you knock on the door, and you can maybe like hear some movement inside, but no one responds to the door.
I go up next to Beet Root and I knock.
I carry him up the stairs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There is no ADA ramp at this property, at least in the front.
I'm sitting in your lap, so you're carrying me too.
Yeah.
I knock on the door and I go, hey, I noticed that your windows need some. Whoa. Ooh, that smells so nice.
I get off his lap.
I knock on the door and I try and act like a solicitor because I see that their windows have been boarded up, and I act as a window salesman and hoping that will arise a response.
I point with my paw at the no solicitor sign.
Come on, that's merely a suggestion.
I never saw any windows with that attitude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so roll your d20 then. Let's see what happens.
16.
Okay, so then you knock on the door and like still nobody answers, but you can tell that the door is not like really like heavily secured or anything like that. Like if you really want to like pick a lock or bash it in or something like that, like you could do that.
Mm-hmm. I noticed that, and I say, all right, Wyatt, throw me in there.
Like through a window?
No, like wheel me, but like use me as a battering ram. My legs are already broken.
You have wooden clogs.
Yeah, put the
No, I
clogs
traded
We don't
those
have that
in.
anymore, we just have the
I traded those
spatula.
in.
Oh, you didn't keep them.
Maybe we could
Yeah.
use your spatula to like jimmy the.
Yeah, or a battering ram.
All right.
Beet
How
Root.
much? What's the layout of the porch? Do I have to go like from an angle and then hard left turn to get him through the
Well,
door?
yeah, it's a normal porch, so there's not like a 20-foot runway or anything
Yeah.
like that. Like you have maybe like the height of one normal human Wyatt Mann.
Okay. I, with very minimal running start, just kind of like grab him and throw
Yeah.
him through the door.
All right, then. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna have both of you roll.
7.
8.
Okay. So then, yeah. So you yell something. What do you yell as you start pushing him?
Oh,
Frozen Hot Pocket!
So you simultaneously yell, "Frozen Hot Pocket!" And you run up there and slam into the door really hard. The door does not give, but Rusty flies out of the chair, face first into the door, spread eagle, and I'm going to say you take a d4 of damage for that.
All right.
Are you okay?
I am. I've seen better days.
Yeah, the door doesn't open, but you can tell that you damaged it. Like, if you really want to keep doing this, you probably could get in at some point.
Is there a cat door?
I don't know, roll for that. Investigation.
15.
15. So there's not one on the front, but you have the intelligent idea to get off the porch and check the perimeter of the entire building.
Okay.
And so you do find like a small cat door on the back. Perhaps not big enough for an ocelot, even a small one.
We are thin.
I'm gonna follow him around the perimeter, and I'm going to like tell you that I can shove you in. Like I'll push you from behind. I'm like pushing, using all my weight to like push Tybalt through the cat door.
we could lube
Okay.
him up with some hemorrhoid cream and just like, slide him in there.
Oh,
Yeah, all right. So you're lubed up in hemorrhoid cream. You're very, very smelly. Everyone is well aware.
I'm pushing him through the door.
Yeah. But you do slide through, and now you're just like in the back of it's the service entrance basically. So you're in a kitchen. It's dark. It's dingy. None of the windows are open or anything.
I deform out of the ocelot. My ninja master's covered in hemorrhoid cream. My body just. Oh. I open the door to let them all in. Oh. I'm just not okay. I'm not okay. Just still so smelly. I try to clean. I just go.
Way to be a team player.
Good job, Tybalt. You did it. You did it, buddy.
I want a new party.
So in the service entrance, you're now in the staff's kitchen. So you're by the rear door, and this room looks very similar to the McAllister's kitchen from Home Alone, if you remember. There's pots hanging down. This has all not been used in quite some time. There is blood and bones, as you would expect, on the whole property. There's a nice island, and there's a door you can go out like more into the.
I'm gonna start searching the
leisurely
cabinets I want to search the cabinets for this herb that we're looking for.
Oh, okay.
Watch out for tarantulas and kids sliding in singing to a weird song.
Yeah, okay. So then,
Traps.
let's see. Roll your d20.
4.
Okay. And that will be for investigation for what you find, and then roll it again for stealth.
3.
All right. So, so you start
Trash in
rummaging
the
through
kitchen.
cabinets, and yeah, you're just seeing like a bunch of like empty jars and like some plates and things like that. Nothing's like particularly organized, but like it probably just hasn't been touched in some time. You're kind of loud with the cabinet doors. One of the doors, in fact, when you go to open it, it falls off and lands on a bunch of glasses that were on the countertop, creating a large crashing sound. And when that happens, you hear a ghastly scream from the distance, and you hear motion. Something's moving in another room nearby.
I turn to the rest of the group and I go, "Shh, guys, just be quiet. God."
Is the scream familiar?
You have heard the scream before.
Hide, ghouls! And I jump for the sink. I forget I'm not a cat, and so you just hear switch as I sit in the sink, thinking I'm well hidden with my mask.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Are we deciding to hide?
I said hide, and I jumped in the sink. You take favor with that.
Roll your d20 as you jump in the sink.
8.
8. All right. So then, as you jump into the sink, it does create like quite another ruckus.
To replace there.
Not fitting in the sink, yeah, knocks more of the glasses and dishes and things that were strewn about the counter onto the ground, and you hear another scream, and you hear a motion that seems to be coming closer to the noise that's just been created. Anybody else want to do anything?
I'm going to try and fit myself into one of the open cabinets.
Yeah,
Hide.
okay.
Good luck.
Well, there's no hiding these two wheels, baby, so... Wyatt, it's you and I.
Wait, so we can see a door further down, or
There's the door that you
walked through?
walked through, and then there's the door at the end of the kitchen that would be out, presumably into like a dining area or like a lounge, or like if it's an inn, it's like a nice inn. There's like a bed and breakfast vibe, so it's probably like house-like, and maybe the sleeping quarters are upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
I'm gonna grab a jar and kind of open the door and just yeet it to the far wall.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, roll your d20 for. This will be probably for deception.
That is a nat 20.
Oh, wow. All right. So, yeah, you yeet the glass jar just out the door, and you can't really see. The room's dark, like some sunlight is creeping in, but not much. And so you don't really know where it goes, but you hear the breaking of the glass, and it seems a lot bigger than the glass that you threw. And then like a series of domino effects, like perhaps bookcases are falling over. This was a load-bearing something that you just destroyed. and it does create quite a ruckus, and you hear like 3 more screams, similar to the one you've heard before, but the footsteps that you had heard start moving in the other direction. Is everybody still, you're hiding in a cabinet?
I'm in the cabinet.
You're just kind of like swimming in the sink, trying to regroup?
I'm scared. I'm hiding. In
I look at Wyatt and I go, should we go investigate?
I'm trying to think about like way to use this area as like a pinch point that we can just
I see.
trap and fuck 'em up.
Strategy.
Have you fought ghosts before?
Ghosts.
Ghouls, ghosts, goblins, and other things. Have you fought monsters?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, wait. I did ask that. We did fight zombies.
Yeah. What do you think? Anyway.
So your weapon is magic?
I killed a zombie with it.
I think we're in the shitter.
Ghouls, I think
so-
ghouls are necrophages.
if we lure these ghouls in through this pinch point, we can set up a trap like Home Alone
Yeah.
2.
What is this Home Alone?
Oh, it's a play from where I'm from, and in this play, a little boy sets up many traps in his home, actually quite similar to
A
this
halfling
one.
rogue.
You hear that? They don't even have major images where they're from. We have these crystal balls we watch things from. Wow, you guys are really low in tech where you're from.
So I look around the room to see if I can find any supplies to maybe set up a trap of some sort. So
Okay.
maybe roll for investigation.
Roll investigation, yeah.
6.
Okay, what do you find?
What do I find? I see a bunch of pots and pans hanging up, thinking about maybe potentially that, and then I remember that I had some string in my backpack, so maybe can set up something with a string and pots and pans. And so I look to Wyatt and I go, I'm not very tall as I'm in a wheelchair. Do you think you can string these pots and pans up above the door with this string?
Yeah. I can.
So then I say, I'll help you out. I'll help you out, buddy. So you can use me as a stool. So I'll position myself and you can stand on my non-functioning legs.
You notice Krusty likes being stepped on a lot?
I think that's what they call a kink where he comes from.
Yeah, and I go, please don't fart, please don't fart.
All right, well, as you've all been like casually chit-chatting in this obviously ominous, horrifying place filled with ghouls, one ghoul does enter the doorway where you had thrown the thing. It's basically just investigating where the original sound came from, as everybody else must be doing something else, and sees you, the 4 of you in there. Well, not
Not
Beet
me.
Root, because you're in a cabinet. There's obviously an ocelot in the sink.
No,
I'm in the
I'm a
cabinet.
person
You're a
again.
person in the
I'm
sink.
just covered in hemorrhoid.
You're a tabaxi. Yeah. Yeah.
Big man covered in hemorrhoid cream.
A furry
sitting-
man.
And they and
Sitting
so
in your sink.
and so the ghoul walks in and is going almost like it smells hemorrhoid cream. Like, what is this scent that is being investigated? And sees you two standing there holding pots with strings, and lets out a ghastly. And let's roll for initiative.
Oof. 10.
11.
12.
Nat 1.
Oh no.
All right, so that's Rusty, Beet Root, Tybalt, Wyatt. Is that the order?
Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm like, just really like tying up these pots and pans.
Yeah,
Couldn't
yeah.
be more oblivious right now.
You both would be closest to the door,
Yeah.
though, right? If
We
you
are
would just
closest,
throw the
yeah.
thing, you're right there. Yeah, if you want to go first, because
Yeah, I'll-
the ghoul turned the corner and was surprised to see you. So I'll let you go first.
So I see the ghoul, very surprised, and it's kind of a knee-jerk reaction. I go, and I grab my dentures. I take my dentures out, and I throw my dentures at his head.
Okay, so roll your
19.
Oh, nice.
19. All right, that hits. So you can roll for damage,
You're making them.
but I think you should roll a d4 because we'll treat your dentures like a small dagger.
Do the
rock.
dentures like bite
Yeah,
as
it's
they
like a rock.
fly? Like
The
do they
cartoon.
do they provide biting damage?
Yeah, they're actually the wind-up dentures.
Yes.
You
They
crank them a
found
few
at a thrift
times.
store.
1.
All right, just 1 damage. So so the dentures do fly through the air, chattering because you wound them up before you threw it, and they land on his nipple, and he goes ah! and looks down.
I better get my teeth back.
But is otherwise undeterred.
I still in my cabinet. I'm gonna try and make some like ghost noises from inside of it to try and lure the ghoul over to me, so I can then hopefully whack him with the cabinet door.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So
Spooky noises coming from the cabinet. Come here if you dare.
Let's roll a d20. Let's see. Let's see what happens. I'm going to call that.
That's a 5.
Okay. So you make your spooky sounds and rattle the door a little bit. The ghoul just grabs the dentures from the nipple and casts them aside. He's very focused on just eating the closest flesh imaginable.
I'm gonna do my sounds louder. Spooky noises.
Tybalt, roll your d20.
19.
Oh man, okay. I was gonna have you be frightened if you didn't roll very well from the ghost noises.
My hair stands up. I was about to say, are there more ghosts in here? I don't like spooks.
So the ghoul's undeterred. It's almost just like he's laser focused on trying to get at the closest human to him, which is Crusty Rusty.
And Wyatt.
I don't want to use any more spell slots right now.
You're
just
currently
because.
prone in the sink, though, right?
Well, hemorrhoid cream will help with that. I want to catch. I got agile in this. I want to jump from the sink onto this creature and just slather it in my hemorrhoid cream and just like, sorry, Mike. Just give it a good old slippery hug.
Little cuddle.
Okay, we'll call that your movement. Roll over your d20
Okay.
for dexterity.
Grapple check. Natural 1.
All right.
Can I just go right through this thing just into the...
Get advantage for agility.
I'm going to take this one. And I'm going to say that you go to leap out of the sink, and on your way getting up, you realize that the hemorrhoid cream is actually quite slippery in this sink, and you scramble around a little bit. You regain your composure, and then you launch yourself off of the edge of the countertop, and you fly through the air like a squirrel at the ghoul, but your feet slip a little bit as you leave the countertop because of the heavy cream, and so your aim is off, and you actually land like flying squirrels like on the ground of the staff kitchen, which has a good coat of wax on it. And you actually slide past the ghoul, past the doorway, out into the unknown area where the glass broke.
Oh no.
What are you yelling as you realize you're sliding past the ghoul?
Take this, you spook! Ah! And just you hear nothing. I'm just like,
and then you just hear more glass breaking, which arouses more screams off in the distance, and you hear more commotion, especially above you. So that's your turn now.
I turned from royalty into Tom and Jerry. That's what's happened.
Your real downfall was hubris.
No, it was hemorrhoid.
Preparation H. The H is for hubris. Okay, Wyatt, it's your turn. We have the ghoul is preparing to slash at Crusty Rusty. Beet Root is still banging the cabinets and making ghost noises optimistically. Tybalt is somewhere to be determined.
Like always.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to keep it classic. I'm going to brandish my greatsword and attempt to swing at the ghoul.
Yeah, okay.
6.
6 does not hit. Then it will be the ghoul's turn now, and the ghoul is going to attempt to claw Crusty Rusty. And I got a 2. What is your armor class?
10.
So the ghoul takes a big swipe at you, but is kind of dumb and single-minded in purpose, and so you give a quick little head jab and and we will return to the top of the order. So now, how would you like to handle your moment?
As I dodge, I go, whoa! And I talk to the ghoul. The ghoul doesn't speak English, but,
Correct.
I'm pissed. And so I go, back in my day, we used to fight with eye contact, and then I kind of put up my fists like this, even though I'm in a wheelchair and really can't move towards him or from him.
Yeah.
And then I realized that I have a broken bottle that I've been using, and so I take it out, I give one push to my wheelchair and try and like stab him.
Like a joust.
Nice. All right, roll your d20.
It's 9.
9. Do you get any like buffs or anything like that?
I do have old man charm.
No, I'm just gonna say that doesn't hit either. We'll just move down the list. Beet Root, what would you like to do?
I'm seeing all of my friends really suck, and so I feel like I should come out and try and help. So I am also going to kind of take inspiration from Tybalt, and I'm going to jump. I'm going to fling open the cabinet door, and I'm going to jump and like try and jump on the guy.
Yeah, all right.
You slip on my end.
Yeah, so
Hey, no.
so roll your d20 for dexterity.
17.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, you took all of it.
So then, I'm going to say that's going to be successful.
Okay.
I'll let you determine what happens,
Yes.
and then once you get there, first tell me what you yell, how you get there, where you land, and then you can do whatever attack you want.
Ooh. I have hidden a little piece of the broken glass from the cabinet, and I have that as my little weapon. And I'm going to say, "Eat glass, buddy!" And I'm going to stab him in the neck
Nice.
as I jump on him.
Little psychopath.
Yeah, so you emerge with all the fiery 2 feet of rage. The ghoul doesn't even see you coming because he's so focused on trying to eat the nearest person. Roll a d10 for damage.
Jeez, which one's my 10? It's a 1.
Oh, no.
No! Can I roll again?
You will get advantage on that, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. It's a 4.
All right, so we'll do
I'll take
4.
It's better than 1.
Yeah, right? You land on him, you stab him in the neck, he screams again and is bleeding from the neck and begins maybe like clawing to try and knock you off of him, but
I'm going to hold on really tight.
but you're on there for sure. And so Tybalt, you've technically left the encounter because you've slidden into another room in the darkness. So what I will do is allow you to come back in whatever manner you want and have the element of surprise. So you'll roll with advantage.
Should I go for it?
Yeah.
Just go for it, okay. I would like to turn into a hippopotamus. And just remember, hippopotamuses love chocolate and flesh. And then I realized this thing is not made of flesh. Well, guess this hippopotamus eats ghosts. So I form into, don't have a hippopotamus hood, so. And I'm going to charge forward and take a big old snack bite out of the ghoul. Just
God. Please tell me you missed me.
Okay. All right. Roll roll your d20.
I was going to do something stupid, just like throw whatever I found in the dark, but I was like, no, hippo.
Why not? You're a druid.
Oh, no.
5.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna make that
Watch
damage.
out.
So then,
Wait, you had
so you
advantage,
turn into a
Wait, did
hippo.
I have advantage?
Yeah, he had advantage.
Oh yeah, you sure do.
11.
Oh, yes.
Even better.
Slightly better.
Yeah. So then, so you turn into a hippo. You're in a room full of like broken things, so it creates again quite a ruckus. You're making an awful lot of noise in here, but you do charge over and you take a big bite out of this ghoul's ass.
Ghoul ass.
It lets out yet another type of scream. Beet Root is hanging on to him, stabbing him in the neck with the bottle.
My cake.
Yeah, a big old bite of ghost cake.
Yeah, and then we have Wyatt. Now, what would you like to do? You are standing still in front of the ghoul. Beet Root's around the head area.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and thinking about how blatantly I missed last time at very close quarters with a greatsword. I'm like, all right, I got this. I'm gonna try again. So I'm just gonna use my greatsword and try and hit this guy.
Wait, was I supposed to roll damage for biting the hippo?
There are rules that govern such things, but we were having a good time. So.
No ass.
17 to hit.
Okay, so that does hit. You can roll damage.
That's a 6.
Cool. And then tell me what happens.
I just kind of aim for the shoulder neck area. Just like go down hard.
Okay. So the shoulder neck area. Yeah, if you want to do that, Beet Root, roll your d20.
Oh, God dang.
Miss.
12?
12. Okay. So I'm going to say you're smart enough and skilled enough as a swordsman that you go for the other side of the neck shoulder area
Thank
where
God.
Beet Root is.
Thank God.
But then, and Beet Root, you see him doing this, and you're stabbing in the neck, so you have one bottle and one hand on there, and as it comes down, you have to throw your other hand out of the way to avoid the greatsword. So now you're holding on kind of like to a wild stallion with one bucking bronco hand in the air, and your bottle has to hold on, or you're going to be flung from the ghoul.
Is the ghoul dead?
The ghoul is not dead. The ghoul is maybe a
Tanky guy.
Is heavily.
Because I was like, if this thing splits in half, your half falls, and I'm just still biting the butt.
It's got a hippo biting his ass,
Yeah.
a halfling stabbing his neck.
Don't forget the nipple.
So now,
The little
Teeth
tooth
on
just
the
still
nipple.
chewing on it.
yeah. So then now it's the turn of the ghoul. The ghoul is going to continue to attack you. It has no real interest in external threats. It's focused on eating the closest flesh possible.
Dang it.
And it's going to hit with his claw, doing slashing damage for 7 to you, Rusty.
Yeah, I'm downed by this.
You are back down to, to 0 or something?
Yes.
Okay, so you'll be doing Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
And actually do one right now because you would be paralyzed for a minute from this claw attack anyway. So roll a d20.
You're unconscious and paralyzed.
There's still so much cake to be had. 16.
Okay, so you are back to 1 hit point, but roll again to see if you're paralyzed. Which I know you are paralyzed, but more paralyzed.
Full body.
4.
So you are paralyzed now.
My God.
So your next turn is forfeit. You're incapacitated and can't move or speak, and any attack roll against you will have advantage.
Lovely.
So Beet Root, you are up. You are hanging by a bottle as the ghoul spins around wildly to try and shake the hippo off of his ass.
I'm gonna make my transition, and I'm going to slide off the ghoul and then onto the hippo. So I'm now riding the hippo.
Smooth.
Thank you. I'm gonna take my slingshot out of my pocket and start pelting him with rocks.
Okay. Where
Be
your
careful of the hemorrhoid cream.
Where your d20.
And then eat your ass.
12.
Nice. So that hits. What areas are you aiming at, and roll for damage?
I'm aiming at the hole in his neck that I was continuously stabbing at.
Goodness.
Whoop. 3.
All right. So you fire, we'll say you fire 3 pellets really quickly that all hit in the same spot. Unbelievable marksmanship.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so they actually stop the wound from bleeding. They plug it up, but the damage is done. Blood can't really flow. So the creature's actually going to be losing a little bit of hit points each turn anyway, because you have done some extended damage with your craftiness. So Tybalt, it is your turn now. You are in the form of a hippo, and your mouth is firmly on the buttocks of the ghoul.
Shake this ghoul. Just gonna whip it around. Oh, it's in the doorway, right?
It's in the doorway.
Firmly, just on ass, just whip. Inside of the
Okay.
doorway. Where? And that's just gonna be what Hippo does.
Nice. So that's a multi-attack then. And I'm gonna say that does hit because you were already attacking him successfully from the last turn, and you get 3 shakes against the door frame. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Each doing damage. Roll a d6 3 times because it's a large door frame.
3, 7, 10.
Nice. All right. Wonderful. So now the ghoul is critically damaged. You are it has not much strength left. And it is Wyatt's turn.
I am going to take my sword with my left hand, use my zombie hand to grab onto Rusty's dentures, which are grabbed onto his nipple, and just try to plunge through his heart.
Yeah, okay.
Or whatever
Nice.
organs that he has.
Roll for damage.
That's 8.
Nice.
8. All right. So the ghoul, you do successfully kill the ghoul. Why don't you describe to me what happens as you do your victorious broadsword, Wyatt Mann?
So I grab onto the dentures, and before I can even get the sword in him, I just rip his nipple off, and he explodes.
Flops down,
Yeah.
ass still in there.
And then I kind of dust it off. Hand it to...
Oh my goodness! Does it? What was that old juice by Ghostbusters? The
Oh, like the denture cream?
no, the juice, the
Oh, the milk.
Ecto Cooler. Yes, it tastes like that when you put it back in your
Oh my god.
Yeah. All right. So this ghoul is down there, and he like falls to the ground, slumps down, makes a big thud.
No, I'm
You're
chewing on it.
You're chewing on him.
Yeah,
Okay.
on the butt.
So then, as you're chewing the butt, so as you're doing that, like you hear like all the commotion and all the footsteps upstairs, starting to come down the stairs, and you hear a lot of screaming. There's a horrible stench that starts to fill the room that you're in, even overpowering the hemorrhoid cream. It's horrific. It smells worse than your arm and your cream. It's been around a minute, so Rusty, you still have 1 hit point, but your paralyzation begins to fade. Back to regular paralyzation.
Yeah.
You know.
Someone put my teeth back in.
So now, as a group, it's pretty clear that there's like more trouble coming down. You see, actually, ghouls start to like fill the room and start to march towards you. And who's the smartest amongst you?
Probably.
Not me.
Tybalt?
Is it really me?
I think it's Tybalt, because I'm...
I turn around with this big
Definitely not
old
me.
ghoul in my mouth. Is it you?
No.
Oh,
You're a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a wizard, but my wizard powers have come from a thrifted spell book. So,
Oh, it's just you have to be literate. That's all.
yes.
Okay.
Pretty smart.
I turn around with this big old ghoul in my mouth, and I want to whip my head so the ghoul goes flying across this darkened room. And I'm going to turn back in myself, hemorrhoid cream and all. And,
I'm sitting on your shoulders.
What the hell?
stop there, or we'll ghoul you fuckers up. Put your ghouly gosh darn hands up.
Roll for intelligence right now.
Oh, 9?
Oh boy, 9. I'm gonna say, then, were you holding anything when you threw your hands out? Let's say that what would you be holding?
I was a hippo. Shillelagh.
Your shillelagh, okay. So then, as you throw your hands out to make your big, grandiose, appeal to ghouls that care nothing but to eat flesh, the hemorrhoid cream in your hands causes your shillelagh to fly out of your hand, and thankfully it's a hardened stick for whacking, and it hits one of the windows, which allows a beam of sunshine to come in, similar to I Am Legend, when the and the ghouls that were rushing at you are stopped at the doorway where the dead ghoul is, allowing you a moment to collect your thoughts and retreat out of the back entrance of the kitchen. On the way out, Beet Root notices that there was some pine cones scattered about the kitchen.
Pine
because of the just general disarray and dilapidated nature of the.
Can I jump off his shoulders and collect the pine cones?
For sure. Roll for dexterity to see how well you do.
That's a 4.
All right, so you definitely can do it. Just describe to us how it works.
I slip off of his back with the hemorrhoid cream just kind of like getting all over me as well. And I slowly lower myself with the slipping onto the ground, and I just grab all the pine cones and shove them in my little kilt.
Yeah. All right, and as you do that, everyone is yelling at you like, "We have to go, Beet Root."
I like pine cones, okay?
Do you like death?
Is that a type of pine cone?
Out.
And as you
I slowly will follow them behind, picking up more pine cones.
Yeah, it's like as you do that, you can hear the frustrated, angry screams from the ghasts and the ghouls that are trapped behind the sunlight, and you all hastily exit out the service entrance, emerge into the sunshine, and Wyatt, you feel your hand start to go a little bit crazy again.
It's just like I have yet to put the dentures back in the
That will, I
Rusty's
think,
mouth,
end our episode.
and
but
it just
maybe
kind of like
before
gets
we
in
do,
there, and then I realize the
What
dentures are still
what
in
does
my
your
pocket.
hand do to it? So you're just putting your hand in Rusty's
Yeah.
mouth? Yeah, okay. Cool.
I cannot.
Are you tired of the frustrations of the box? Or waiting for buffering? Then hop on your bike, jump in your car, and head on down to the Real Hollywood Video, where there's an ever-growing selection of movies in a variety of formats, with a friendly and knowledgeable staff that will help find the right movie or TV series for you. Where do you go when you want a movie at the fraction of retail costs? The Real Hollywood Video! The Real Hollywood Video, with rock-bottom prices that slash next day returns. With Yamhill County's favorite popcorn and the Pacific Northwest's largest gumball machine, now offering your personal scratch disc repair. The Real Hollywood Video! The local independent video store with something for everyone. Find us on Facebook.
What happened here?